Hi everybody, my name is Iulian Hars and I represent Kaspersky Lab. I am a system engineer and my job is to help people to implement security solutions. Today I will tell you how security for virtualization help us to maintain high VM density and high performance. But before I start, I have to put you some question. Who is using virtualization? Me? Okay, everybody. Okay, that's good. And second question, with some word, who invented virtualization? Come on, it's easy. I give you 3 tips. IBM, VMware, and Microsoft. This is for you. Okay, welcome. Let me show you the content of my presentation. I will speak very a little about security, virtualization, and a little bit about security for storage. This is the last point that I think it's very important. So, let's start with virtualization, what it gives to us, and why security. Before I start, I have another question. How many of you are using endpoints on virtual machine? I'm referring to endpoint security, traditional antivirus. Okay. And the other one are not using any security on the virtual machine? Okay. Okay. So, for everybody, it's clear why we are using virtualization. There are a lot of reasons. And the most important, from my point of view, are performance, because, you know, you had many hardware machines, but when we are talking about the number, it's very good reason. We have scalability. This is another point why we use virtualization. And it's important for us. We have isolation when we are talking about different operating systems. So on one hypervisor, we can run different operating systems. So we have isolation between the operating system. Oops. We have a high level of reliability, decrease recovery time of objects. So if one virtual machine is down, we have the opportunity to reestablish the virtual machine. And it's very easy to manage. Okay, it's clear for everybody. This is not new, but it's okay. What are the share market? So the main vendor of virtualization are VMware, Microsoft, Citrix, and the other two, it's KVMe and Oracle VM. I will speak frankly. In Kaspersky, we observed that in past we had a few samples per day. Now the number is very huge. We daily detect 325,000 of malware per day. This is a huge number, and the number had to tell you something. You need security. This is the main point that we are here. 260,000 can survive in virtualization. This is the other point that is not so nice, but I speak with my colleagues from research team, and they told me that, you know, in our day, the crypto virus are attacking also virtualization. So this is not a good news. The company are losing on each branch around this amount. It's just number for me, but what I want to tell you is that the threats are very growing up. So we need to secure not just the normal endpoint. Please be aware that it's important to secure also virtual environment. Okay, what are the landscape? You know, whenever we deploy a new virtual machine, we deploy, and till we install the virtual security, it's unprotected. Everybody are using virtualization. So on the virtual machine, keep sensitive data. It's not anymore a test environment, how to see and how it look. So they are keeping very important data. When are deploying virtual image golden, they are not including the antivirus software in that virtual image. So the virtual machine, after has been deployed, they are unprotected because the database are not updated. So it's a little bit strange. And the last one, it's about share. Do you know about crisis? The malware, he infect the share. Everybody know that virtual machine are using share folder now. So if we have some malware, he will infect share, not the virtual machine. Okay, let's look why is traditional antivirus bad for virtualization. It sounds strange, I know, but let me explain to you. Here are physical server, hypervisor, and each virtual machine had the traditional endpoint installed on the machine, yes? Why is not so good from my point of view and my colleagues is because we had update storms. When you had task for update or virtual machine were updated engine, yes? And it's true or not? We have heavy storms when we are talking about scanning. When you deploy task, all the virtual machine were scanned. So the hypervisor and physical server will suffer. What we developed on Kaspersky is two product, which is one, agentless protection, and here I'm speaking about VMware protection, because it's the only vendor he permits us to integrate with their API. And we are talking about light agent solution, which is the more complex solution, and it gives us more layer of security. We will speak first for agentless and second for light agent. So, how our solution look and how it's work. First, we have our physical server, hypervisor, virtual machine, and here is the beauty of the solution is security virtual appliance. What does this security virtual appliance? Actually, it's a Linux machine which is installed on the hypervisor, and he maintains all the engine. He maintains virus scan, update databases, and so on. So the other virtual machines are running smooth with no agent installed on them. What is the pro and con? We will not have heavy storms, we will not have update storms, and what is very important, we have efficient use of resource. You know, for all hypervisor, we will have only one virtual machine which scan all the file which normal traditional antivirus will scan. So let me show you how actually a file scan is. So the virtual machine will ask for the security virtual appliance. Okay, I have a file, I need to know what it's okay, it's a virus, okay, I want to know. So he interrogates the security virtual appliance and he will give an answer after he looked to the shared cache, and if he knows the answer, he will give right back very, very fast. If not, he will scan and after that, he will give the answer back, and the virtual machine will know, okay, it's a virus, it's not a virus. It's clear? Any question? No, come on, it's not possible. I will tell you more how actually this solution look and what are the main points. So we have here security virtual appliance, and when we are talking about networking, we need this vCloud networking security license, because after that license we cannot integrate in Hyper-V API. That is why we need that license. So what is to say here is that we can provide network blocking firewall and web control with the license for vCloud networking and security. So this solution is quite good for, I don't know, normal data center where is not so critical infrastructure. Okay. What I have to mention that all the security virtual appliance is stored, okay, no file is passing beside security virtual appliance. This is the main information that I want to give you. Okay, what are the main hypervisor? Here is just the solution for VMware. And you will ask for other hypervisor, what can we secure and how we'll secure? We have the security for virtualization light agent protection. This is our solution, it's patented solution for Kaspersky. And what it gives us more? It's similar like the other one, but on every virtual machine we have a light agent. What is the beauty of this light agent? It offers us new layer of security. Imagine if you will have the normal traditional antivirus, but with light resource consumption. This is the main difference between a security for virtualization and a security for the traditional approach. Okay. What is the security virtual appliance role? He always maintains the model for update and the model for scanning. The other machine will maintain the operating system, the API, and the light agent. What are the pro and con? We have just pro. Why? Because infrastructure should be considered. I am referring here because we need, when we are talking about VMware vCenter, so we need to have the vCenter server to install on VMware hypervisor. So what are the pro? It supports all major hypervisor, network infrastructure independent, and what from my point of view is the nice and beauty, he provides a range security technology. Why I'm talking about this? You know, the difference between light agent and agentless is that we have more layer of protection. Let me speak about how actually the file check is running on this solution. You know, on the previous one, the virtual machine is asking the security virtual appliance about the file. You know, is in your share what is infected or not. In this solution, what is more interesting that the light agent has the share on the machine. So here we have two shares. Share on the virtual machine, which is maintained by light agent, and share on the security virtual appliance. So when the virtual machine will ask about one file, he checks the local share. If he does not know the file, he will ask for security virtual appliance about that file. He will receive an answer and store it back to local share, and after new interrogation, he will know, okay, this file is this, I know about him, if any changes has not intervened, so the file will not be scanned. Okay, how the solution look and what are the main difference? So we have here security virtual appliance, okay, which is the main module, and light agent on all virtual machine. What it give us more? It give us memory access, firewall, and device control, application control, and web control. Like in normal our solution when we are talking about enterprise. What I want to mention, and it's important, about license and management. Two words, license, it's unique. What you will receive when you will buy one license, like example for security for virtualization, you can install or light agent or agentless, and you receive license and the security center console. But enough with license. I will speak more about this solution, and what gives us more is he can scan process, he can scan run. In traditional, you will have also this, but in light agent, RAM and process are not scanned. Okay, now it's a nice tab where the difference are very, very good evidenciated. So traditional antivirus, when we are talking about scanning and update, will consume this resource. The modern one for security for virtualization is this chart. You can see that the numbers are looking very good. So the main point from my point of view to have especially security for virtualization is this one. The resource consumption is less. And the security structure is the same. Okay, any question? Good. Tell me.
Let's say I have many physical servers, virtualizers. So I need, for each of them I need a separate SVA, or just one SVA for all of the physical servers?
So, when I'm talking about host, you have host.
Yeah.
Let's see. You have VMware host, you have Microsoft host. On each host, you will install a security virtual appliance. Why? Because all virtual machines from that host will connect to virtual appliance and interrogate. You know, file it's okay, it's not okay. So on each host, you will have a security virtual appliance. Any other question?
But what happens if the virtual machine migrates from the other? Will it register to the other SVA?
Sorry, one sec. Because we have mic and everybody need to hear this. It's okay? It's okay? No. No, it's working.
What happens if the virtual machine migrates from one host to another? How do you register it in the new SVA?
Okay, the idea is next. When you have virtual appliance on all the hosts, the client light agent, like example, will connect automatically to the new security virtual appliance for the other host. How it's this happen? With multicast. So, virtual appliance, security virtual appliance, will always do multicast in my network. So, he will interrogate all the network. Okay? It's clear? Okay, another question. Okay.
One question.
Yes?
How do you do the memory scanning?
Memory scanning. When we are talking about light agent, we have exactly the small security solution. It's like an endpoint. When you are referring about memory scanning, all virtual machine has some share from memory. Okay, am I right? Okay. The driver will interrogate that memory because every security vendor will install some driver. So we install a driver for strict that network sharing, and we will scan it.
So it's done in a virtual machine.
Yes.
Okay. By
Yes.
forking. Okay.
Yes.
What about in agentless? What do you
Agent,
lose?
agentless, we lose process and memory scanning.
So what about the file? Do you do the access or
No,
just
we-
read
when-
or
when-
modify? What do you check?
When we check the MD5 hash and the amount of data. So practically there are a table in shared caches. Okay, this is the file, this is the size, this is MD5 hash. So we check. This is our check.
What about if the file is modified or changed?
Any modification will re-scan the file. So on any modification of the file, we rescan and introduce in the share the new item.
Is it before or after the
Before,
creation?
normal. Before, because we're not after it's not okay. Now you will always have the answer on the share caches. It's important because otherwise the fast there will be very slow scanning process.
Okay. What do you use for this network scanning?
Network
Do
scanning.
you use this VMsafe API filter
Yes,
driver?
when we are talking about light agent, yes, we have this. And I think, let me check, here, I don't have the slide. Yes,
You had
have
it also in the agentless part. That's what I mean.
Yes, but in the agentless part, we integrate with VMware API. So they are provide us
You're using the hypervisor filter driver for that.
Yes.
By my knowledge, in 6.0, it's disabled. It's not there anymore.
Is that yes in
It's
six
only available in NSX.
in NXX. We are integrating now our solution with NSX. Now we are supporting
and
this.
by my knowledge, the only vendor that is supported is Trend Micro.
No, you are.
NSX.
I will after
Because
show.
the
I can show you.
VMware integrated their driver there.
I know, but I can show you on VMware side that now we are integrated with NSX. Okay. Other question? Because for me, it's more important to speak less about presentation and about the solution and the problem you are facing. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you are not question, do you know our solution? Little bit. I have one question with one word. What actually System Watcher do? You know our model System Watcher?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what System Watcher do?
Tracks all changes of files as creates the same as system points and so on.
Please.
It tracks all changes of files on a hard drive, operates almost the same as creation of system save points and so on.
Mm-hmm. So
To prevent exploits and
like
any
virus.
dangerous activity on hard drive.
Yes. Why I'm talking about this System Watcher is the main model which is present in light agent solution and is protect us about cryptovirus. I don't know how it's in your country. I'm from Romania, but in my country the cryptovirus is very, very present on all level of the security. So I have one prize for you. Okay, let's move forward. So, what are the main difference between two solutions? Like we discussed, is the light agent is more secure and give us more layer of security. I will mention just the point for here. web control, device control, application control, which is the most important security level from my point of view. Okay, all our virtual solutions are integrated with Kaspersky Security Network. What is Kaspersky Security Network? It's a global network which actually gives us the opportunity to react very fast on the new malware attack. And he provides us the opportunity to have dynamic categorization and reputation. What means that when we are talking about application control and application startup control, we are based on the category for Kaspersky Security Network. And if some malware is startup with, I don't know, some file name, the reaction will be very fast with the help of Kaspersky Security Network. We are, I think, the only vendor which has the cloud integration in the security for virtualization solution. This is the important point. Everybody will say, okay, we had something or no, but we are integrate this in this technology in our solution. It's very important, frankly to say. Okay, what we receive? So we receive agentless solution, we receive light agent, and our main console, Kaspersky Security Center, which is the command control, and from there we can do any policy, any task, and practically we can do anything about security. I'll talk a little bit about storage. Every virtualization will come a package with storage, no? Am I right? Okay, so our security for storage is a little bit different approach. The idea is that we integrate with normal storage, and I will speak a little bit about how the process file scanning is, and after that how we can how are the main vendor which we are integrated with them. So I am the user. I will store on, let's say, network storage one file. How actually the scan process is happening? So the user attempt to open or modify some file here, and before this modification appear, the network at the storage will interact with our server, which is actually a security server, and if the file will be infected, he will receive from the server, okay, it's infected or not, and will permit the user to modify or not the file. This is very simple solution and look very, very simple. Now, for storage, what security do you use? Do you have?
There is an embedded antivirus.
Mm-hmm.
For Synology, say.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
And another solution, do you know? Okay, so this is our new approach. We observe that, you know, if you have one crypto virus in your network and you don't have the protection on the storage, actually he will crypt all your file from storage. You can do anything. You are without hand. So this is the idea of protecting the storage. It's clear for everybody? Because you look so quiet, so I am used to more interactive people, and that is why I'm asking always, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Okay, our solution can be integrated or network attack storage, or let's say storage area network is two main solution when we are talking about storage. And all the files is scan with Kaspersky security solution. This is the main vendor of the storage which can protect. So we have here IBM, we have MIC, we have NetApp. So the main vendor of the storage. We can integrate with them, so it will be not a problem for us. This is the infrastructure, normal infrastructure when we are talking about IT. Now, so we have internet, firewall, network equipment, of course, storage, and our virtualized server. So what I'm trying to say here, that if you will use security for virtualization, you will cover this part. No? Am I right? Right. If you will use, come on, security for storage, you will cover also this part. So actually, the whole infrastructure will be covered for security point of view.
One question.
Yes.
If you use the antivirus or protection for the virtual part,
Yes.
so who's actually using the storage then?
Sorry.
Who's actually using the storage if you're already protecting the virtual part? So we should detect the threat there already. So there's no point on protecting the storage
No.
second time, because you're using the same agent, same heuristics on both sides. So if you miss it on the first side, you will surely miss it on the storage side also.
No.
So there's no point.
But what I'm trying to say here, when I'm referring to storage nodes, so the idea is next. You will access file sharing, not virtual machine. How you will be protect that file sharing on the storage? You have no protection. Am I right? This is the point of securing the storage. When we are talking about virtual machine, okay, they will also be installed in storage, but I have security there. But when I am using storage, let's say for file sharing, I have no protection. So if I will install Kaspersky security for storage, I will have also file protection on the attached storage. This is the idea, to protect more, because the network attached storage will be some here with no protection. The virtual machine in that share will be protected. Okay, you are right. We have already protection there, but the other folder, file sharing and so on, will not have any protection.
In most cases, all the storage will be provided from or through the virtual machines. There's in many there may be few implementations that you can actually attach directly to the storage, but in most cases it's shared through the machines already, so there should be protection there already.
That should be, but there are cases when you're not, and this is our solution why we cover this point. Okay. Any solution when we are talking about virtualization and storage is command from Kaspersky Security Center. All the Kaspersky solutions are integrated with our console. This is why I have to say, we had one approach at Kaspersky. We develop all the security solution in-house. So all the modules will work very well. This is our approach. Until now, it's a good one. Okay. When we are talking about security for virtualization and security for storage, I will talk about some new feature which will come, I say, Q1 next year. So what we will do, we will have support for Windows 10 for when we are talking about virtual machine support. We have KVM hypervisor support. This is a request for customer. And we will have non-multicast operation like we have now. So now we have multicast, and there are some customers which approaches to disable multicast. So we had some problem in the past, and we do this non-multicast. When we are talking about storage, we'll have anti-cryptor for file server. This is the main model which is requested in our side more. And what we have here, network share blocker and application startup control. So this is our two new features that will appear in our product. That's all from my side. Thank you. And now let's discuss. I have more prizes. So please, one question, one prize. Let's do it like this. I'm ready. Come on, I can't believe it's so annoying to have one question. Okay, good. Another question from here.
I'm going to come back to this rescanning and finding an SVA. You said that it's used multicast, but if it's multicast, then it's basically runs only in a broadcast domain. So basically, it goes through all the VLANs that it has and finds the host. And
Yes.
if the virtual machine is looking for it, then there should be installed some agent in the virtual machine that will be looking for the SVA. Well,
Wait a second.
let's say you have two virtual hosts, and we're running 4 virtual machines per ESX host per
Okay.
host, yeah. And we have SVA on each host.
Yes.
The 4th virtual machine is migrating to another host, and now it should be looking for the SVAs we'll be connected to.
Yes.
So my question is, it will be looking it through the multicast, as you said, and how it will be looking for it. So it has to have an agent installed.
The virtual machine is not doing multicast. The security virtual appliance
It's
is
looking
doing
for virtual
yes,
machines.
yes.
Oh, okay, so it's the other way around.
The other way around, because in every host you have security virtual appliance.
Okay.
This
So
is the way.
basically the SVA scans all the time.
Yes,
new
yes,
virtual
yes,
machines.
yes.
Okay. Now it's
Just to offer load balancing, because if sometimes, let's say, it's a Linux machine, it can crashes. No, it's Linux. No, I know that Linux is more stable, but beside Windows,
okay.
but it can crash. So all the virtual security virtual appliance will be redirect to the other hypervisor security virtual appliance. So all the machine will interact with the next security virtual appliance. That's to offer the load balancing.
Does the SVA talks to the hypervisor VM kernel as well?
Yes, yes.
So basically it does all the scanning, all the
Yes,
stuff
yes.
through
So
the
SVA it's gained the role for scanning, updating, and so on.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
practically, this is the beauty for our solution. So we can obtain that number that I show you. So the consumption on the resource on the virtual machine is less. This is the idea. Another question. I have two more awards. Okay, let me hear. Please.
You said that every physical host needs an SVA installed on them.
Yes.
How much hard drive does the SVA consume?
So the idea is next. On SVA we have 2 GB of RAM and 30 GB of memory. Why we have this? Because we need to have update and share caches for the file. So the consumption of the SVA is very, very less.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Another question. Last one. Okay, I will put the question. What was the first system virtualized? Because, you know, in many countries I put this question and everybody say, okay, come on, you are talking about history. No, I am just curious because, you know, the idea of the virtualization was, okay, some institute, Cambridge Institute, has some smart idea, and the first virtualization was CP40, Cambridge Institute System Operating, was in 1969. something like this. Okay, next question. Let me think. What was the first hypervisor which has the more market share in your country? Another one tough. Okay, let's do another thing. One more question. Come on, it's not possible. Don't be afraid to ask, because you know, in one, I don't know, let's say stupid question can bring us a new answer. Okay? Good. Then.
Will you support Hyper-V also? Because Hyper-V is also having a big share, market share in Estonian.
Hyper-V?
Yeah.
Yes, we support Hyper-V in both solutions.
Okay, but Xen?
Yes, we support Xen server.
Okay, this
is very good question. So, what are the hypervisors which are supporting? So, we have VMware, we have Microsoft Hyper-V, and we have Xen server. In Q1, we will implement the KVM hypervisor support. Okay? Okay.
Okay, but for Hyper-V, it's also does it also need some by default client server? How it works there for Hyper-V?
For Hyper-V, it's two points. One is when we have agentless, so we don't need any agent to run on virtual machine, and all the scan, update, and all the job is doing by security virtual appliance, which is deployed through our console, with our console help, because it's integrated in VMware, something like this. And the other approach with light agent is the same, but on every virtual machine will be some small agent will do more protection. And the main point is memory scan and process scan, which in agentless is not happening. Welcome. Okay. Let me ask if I have more time.
1 minute.
1 minute, okay. Thank you for all. I can show you the security solution on our stand. If you are interested, pass by. And I can show you the solution in my virtual environment. Okay? Thank you for all.